Perfect. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeff here from Friendship. We're going to be talking the Wellness Lifestyle Challenge with
Shelby.
Strain. And today we've got some great questions for Shelby, and we're going to be asking her opinions on some of the hot takes, hot topics for the challenge. So, Shelby, what habits have you worked on that have most benefited you or your family's lives?
I would have to say meal prepping is probably the number one amongst me and my family. Once I started doing it years ago, when I first started doing bodybuilding, they kind of followed suit. So I think that's probably the biggest one.
What is your favorite part of coaching people in nutrition?
My favorite part, I think, is just seeing that light bulb go off when they finally reach a goal, or their numbers go down or up depending upon their goals, or just simple things, just like them finally understanding that hey, sugar isn't great for you, and they were off sugar for maybe 7 days and they feel really awesome. So just seeing that light bulb go off.
What habits do you see most of your nutrition clients or friends needing help with?
Okay, so I also think that this one's a meal prep for sure, but also I've noticed that a lot of my clients don't read the ingredients on the groceries that they purchase. That's a huge one because there's a lot of hidden nasty stuff that you don't want to be consuming, and they don't actually realize that.
And that's a pretty easy thing typically to kind of educate people on, right? It just takes a little bit of legwork and kind of information just initially, but then it's just getting the habit of kind of taking that label and flipping it over and giving that peek, right?
Yeah, it's just all practice. Going to the store, just turning that label around. I still do it myself. I never trust anything. Even on the front of the label, I always look at the back.
Yeah, me too. Never trust anybody. All right, if our society, big picture, Shelb, if our society could understand one great misconception regarding nutrition, what would it be?
I think that it would be that nutrition isn't one size fits all. In society, especially in social media and things like that, there's all sorts of fads and diets just floating around. And people just think that it's just going to work for them. And sometimes it just doesn't. It does have ebb and flows. You just have to keep trying different things and find out what works for you.
What are you most looking forward to helping people change in the Wellness Lifestyle Challenge?
I just want people to kind of get a more, a better understanding of what they can actually do for themselves. I think people reach out to a lot of other people, outside sources, again, social media, to kind of seek for help, but people really have it in them, and I just kind of want them to understand that they can do it themselves.
Yeah, and I think get a little bit of guidance. Sometimes it's hard to see inwardly what we need to work on first, and so we get overwhelmed with we have so many things to work on, which one do we need to triage? So probably in that same sense, helping people, show them the path of what's the first thing they want to work on, right?
Yeah, just absolutely, independence. Just being able and feeling confident going to the grocery store and just already knowing what you're going to get, instead of being oh, should I buy this or should I get this? What would my coach say? Just being able to do that by themselves is huge for some people.
What do you think is the most important thing to changing a habit and making something a habit?
Well, consistency is obviously going to be the number one thing, just continuing to do it, even if it doesn't feel good right away. Obviously, your body's not used to it. So consistency is going to be huge, but also just remembering that it does take a long time to create that habit. So like I said, if it doesn't feel good right away, just continue that and keep that mindset that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, that this habit is going to be formed eventually.
Do you want to practice?
Awkwardness. Hello.
All right, perfect. All right, what is your favorite fictional character in any movie, book?
Okay, so I thought about this. I even had to call Samantha to ask her, what? Because I have no idea. But the only person or character that came to mind were the two characters from Wreck-It Ralph.
Felix?
No. Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope, because I just love their dynamic, and I couldn't choose one, so I choose both of those.
I like it. We just watched the second one. It's so good. They're very entertaining movies. Awesome. So, hey, let's redo that question. Hey, Shelby. All right. If you could be any animal for a day, what animal would it be and what would you do?
I really don't like this question, but it's fine. I'll answer it.
No negativity.
Okay, you're right. I love this question. So I wanted to first say, I also talked to Samantha about this too. I don't want to say anything like an eagle or anything like that, but I think being
But you could fly away.
Oh, see, exactly. A dog would be awesome just because they have the best lives ever and everyone loves dogs. And if you don't, sorry. But anyway, a dog or I think a shark would be cool.
Okay.
But not the kind that bite people because that's been happening a lot. Just the kind of like gets close but like doesn't do anything.
I am a nice shark, not a mindless eating machine. If I am to change this image, I must first change myself.
Yeah, like you want to be fast and powerful and you want people to know that you're not to be messed with, but like low key, you just kind of want to go about your biz.
Hang out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I can get that. And I mean, I think dog's an easy answer. Now, what type of dog?
Ooh, that threw me off. A greyhound, but like a rescued one.
Okay.
Because they're super lazy and they've done cool stuff. They've raced, but now it's time to hang out.
Okay, so like just an old or like a retired greyhound. Okay, awesome. I didn't see that coming. Perfect. We're already live here. Perfect. Just in time for silly questions. You spilled all over yourself. All right, go ahead. Give us a clap again. Big clap. All right, and last one. Best one. What is your guilty pleasure?
Friends. I think watching Friends on repeat. I've watched the seasons like probably 100 times. It's embarrassing.
We have great follow-ups for this. All right, favorite Friends character?
Phoebe.
Okay. All right. Nice. I don't think she's a popular favorite character, but she is so like ridiculously spacey and she says stuff the whole time that just like cracks you up.
Yeah, she's got great one.
All right. Favorite Phoebe moment?
So the moment when Joey has his interview with the soap magazine and she's like the cool friend or whatever and she comes up and the interviewer was like, oh my God, I love that. What's your name? And she's like, Phoebe Buffet. And Phoebe goes, or she's like, how do you spell that? And Phoebe goes, P as in Phoebe, H as in Hebe, E as in Evie, O as in Obi, V as in Phoebe, E as in hello there, mate.
Oh, it's so good. I love it. You have that memorized. Well, that is Shelby.
Strain.
Yes, nailed it. All right. And that's her hot takes on Wellness Lifestyle Challenge. Thanks, guys.